on this. All right, good morning, everybody. We are going to start our social media, the basics. So hold on a second, let me get my screen set up. This is going to be probably about 30 minutes or so. So if you're watching from home, I'm sorry. It'll be informative though. You'll enjoy it. I'm sharing my screen. All right, so this is social media, the basics. When I say the basics, I mean the basics. I'm gonna show you what you need to do, but you're gonna have to actually do it. Most of my classes are very hands-on and I will click through things with you. I can't do that with social media because every platform is different and it would take me months and months to get you all running. So I'm gonna give you some ideas and I'm gonna hope that you guys run with it. For those people that are in person, I have a social media planner for you, so I'm going to hand that around. It really is just something so you can write down what your goals are for your planning in a social media week, and I'll go over with how to fill that out. And for those of you that are watching online, shoot me a email or a text message asking for the social media planner, and I will email it to you. No problem at all. So our next thing is going to be our objectives for learning. So I want you to understand the difference between curation and creation. I want to talk about investing into your real estate career and what you're going to spend in your social media sites. The social media sites you should be using, the tools you should be using, how to create content, how to curate content, and how to schedule content. So those are kind of be the things that we talk about. So let's jump right into it. Is everybody ready? All right. If you're going to take notes, everything will be on the screen. So don't panic. Yes. No. I'm not going to send you this. But my name is at the bottom and you should all have my contact info. So do not hesitate to reach out to myself or Lana. Although you can't see her, she is here. Oh, let me show you. See, hi, Lana. Hi. There she is for everyone that is not here. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Curation. That is something that is content that is gathered from a trusted source relevant to your industry. Examples are sharing blogs from like Zillow, Realtor.com, news, other folks' listings, memes, of that, with stuff that you did not create, but you have permission to share. That is one of the biggest things right there. You have permission to share. Does everyone understand that? Okay, so not everyone understands that they have permission to share. So you can't just go out and share somebody from Fonville Morrissey's listing without asking them. Technically, that is a fine. Do with that as you may. Try to source what you're sharing. If you're someone from another firm, you're sharing their information and they have allowed you to do that, make sure that you put on there that this is their listing and that you're just sharing it looking for buyers. Go of that sort. Creation is content that you have created or someone within your organization has created for you. A good example of that would be anything in your eXp marketplace where they have partnered with Breakthrough Broker and they have created all of this content for us. One of the coolest things that I've been playing with this week is the open houses, shareables. It has Instagram shareables. So you're able to go in and put in the MLS number and it will grab all of the content, photos, the dates of the open house, location, beds and bath, square footage, and it'll put it on a little post for you to share online. So play with that. It can be used for anything. It can be used for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever social media platform that you are on. It's actually in your eXp marketplace. If you go into your main little hub there, the exprealty.okta, that's where you're going to find all of your special links and you'll have your marketing center. And that's where you're going to find all the fun stuff that is pre-created for you. But you can get it from other sources as well. Just an example of some of the stuff that we've done is, of course, I take photos and I create my own content when I'm at open houses. Selfies, videos, photos of the house, look for special features. That's creating content, and it's easy to do that. Other things are little memes. Instead of presents this year, we're giving everyone real estate advice. Get excited. And I put my Bitmoji on it. That took me probably 2 minutes in Snapchat. It is not a hard thing to do something like this. You use the tools that are in front of you, create some content, share some content, and we're going to go over places where you can find that stuff. But I just wanted you to know the difference between the two. So if it's something you're creating, you don't have to share a source. If it's something that you're borrowing, make sure that you are giving credit to those that are due for it. The next thing, I'm not going to ask this out loud and ask you guys individually, but I want you to just put this in the back of your mind. How much money are you willing to invest into your career monthly in advertising? Now, I want you to take that number and say how much you're going to put towards social media. You can't, unless you are already a social media influencer, you are not going to be able to just build this off of nothing. You have to go in and advertise. I need to spend $1 a post, couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. That's how you're going to get those followers that are organic, that are actually interested in real estate and actually want to interact with you. Just having 500 followers that you got off of some random post isn't necessarily going to get you the value that you want. So you want it to be people that are actually wanting to buy, sell real estate, or have some interest in it. So just think about that and boost those posts. Share, pay for the Instagram, pay for Facebook. You don't have to spend a ton of money. I spend probably about $90 a month, and we get a good 25, 50 leads off of that. A lot of Facebook leads are a little bit harder to convert. So you got to think about cold leads and warm leads. And that's something you kind of go into in other classes, but they're not always ready to buy right now. So don't write them off because they're not ready. That's another person that you're adding into your sphere. All right. So next we're going to talk about what social media sites should I be on? Here's a list of ones that are good, but let me tell you, it is only good to be on the ones that you're going to maintain. I've told all of you this over and over again. Pick two. If you are not currently on social media, bad real estate agent. You can't be, I didn't point that at you, Lana. I was pointing at the camera. I want you can't be a secret agent. People have to know that you're in real estate or they're never going to know you exist. So pick two. If you're not on it at all, Facebook and Instagram are going to be your jam. So go ahead and pick those two. Personally, I am on Facebook, Instagram. I am not on Pinterest. I tried it. It's not for me. I was on Twitter. I did not like it. Took it down. An account exists, but I don't update it, which is bad. You want to be, if you create an account, you want to be actually on it. LinkedIn, I recently started getting back into that because LinkedIn has changed their platform where it is now more like Facebook. And it's less of happy birthday recruiter. You can actually post and engage with people. So that is an endeavor that I'm kind of going into, but I'm also very picky about who I let into my LinkedIn network. I want those people that are actually going to connect with me and have a reason to be my connection and not just someone that's trying to sell me something or recruit me. Snapchat is a really big one. Snapchat is linked with your Bitmoji. So if you want to do some cool stuff, you want to be on Snapchat. I can tell you this year alone, I've probably gotten 3 leads that have closed on houses from my Snapchat. And these are people that I know. It's my sphere. It's just another way to be in front of your sphere. I'm always posting about my day. I'm always posting about the things that I'm doing, the trainings that I'm attending, my car, my dogs, random. It's not always real estate. Sometimes it's fun, but another thing with Snapchat is I would say something that's new that people are starting to use and more in their business is Facebook stories and Instagram reels. use those because they're the same. It's another way for you to get in front of your people. YouTube is a great one. I am just now starting to dabble into YouTube. I used to panic and think that, oh my God, I have to do all this editing. You've got to get in and do this and that. Just record your video and upload it. Nobody is going to be a critic like you are. And if they are, they don't need to be on your YouTube anyway. So just pick them off. TikTok, if you are a TikToker, go for it. But please, for the love of God, be professional. I'm begging you. Don't make TikToks of you twerking and then do a real estate TikTok. Keep it PG. And again, don't overwhelm yourself. To start, pick one or two, and then move yourself into more as you feel comfortable. And you've got to follow up with these. If you're going to pick two, make sure that you consistently post on them. What do I post? Good question. We'll get to that. How often? We're going to get to that too. That's going to be part of your planner. All right, some helpful tools to help you get content to post. Canva, that is going to be one of your best friends. There's a free version and there is a paid version. Other cool ones that we've used in the past is Ripple. Boomerang is really cool. Boomerang is actually starting to integrate into other platforms though. You can do Boomerang inside of Facebook stories. So it's kind of going from a separate thing to its own, but they still have their own app. I've been told Legend is cool. Personally, I use Photor. It is a photo editing software where I can go in just like Canva, and it's just something I've been using. So since day one, I'm a creature of habit. I can easily throw the EXP logo on everything, and I like that. Grammarly, for those of us who are not good at spelling or grammar, me included, I use Grammarly. It helps a lot. And if you are not wanting to use Grammarly, please send it to somebody that you know that is a grammar Nazi, because send it to Lana before you post, because it is very embarrassing when you boost something or you post something and someone's like, ooh, you just said board. You spelled board wrong. You meant to say, look at that board that's going in that new construction house, but you said it like I'm bored. That is something that is an easy mistake. We are human. We're not trying to pick on anybody, but let's be professional is what I'm getting at there. Another one that I just added in here is Linktree. I am obsessed with how Linktree can work with your social media platforms. If you go to my Instagram, which is Timothy Sells NC, you are going to find a Linktree link. That link has squeeze pages from my KV Core in it. It has my website. It has my blog. It has several different ways to contact me. So it's just a way for you to present more links in one place. And it's really cool that you can do squeeze pages, because one of them I have is homes under 250,000, or I have search new construction, or we're hiring. And that's just, I'm not necessarily trying to push one of those towards another, but if someone clicks on my profile and they click on that link tree, they're going to have options of what direction do they want to go. I'm not just sending them to Listing NC. I'm giving them options of which way to go before they even get there. So is anyone else using any other tools? This is a small room today. So I'm not going to blame you guys for not doing it. And you're all pretty new in social media. So as you find new tools, write them down and share them with me, because I want to learn with you guys. So kind of Adobe, that is a great one. Adobe is really hard to use though. If that's something that you're good at, use it. Pick your website and go for it. All right, so create content. What to create? So content creation isn't always like a meme. Sometimes it's a blog. Sometimes it's you asking a question. One of the ones that I like to ask all the time is, how old were you when you bought your first house? You would be surprised at how many people bought their house at 20 versus how many people bought their house at 55 or have never bought a house. I'm in the 20 gang. I bought at 20. Not a lot of people can say they bought their first house at 20. I was a cashier at Food Lion and I bought a house. How awesome is that? Now I'm selling houses. Making memes. Like you saw the one that I posted about what we're giving you for Christmas this year is real estate advice. That's a meme. You can post those. You can grab other folks' memes, post them. Post a listing. That's the easiest one. I've taught you all how to use KV Core and how to post a listing. If you do not know how to post a listing, please call me because I will show you. Share a story. So we're not talking Instagram story, Facebook story. We're talking stories of your transaction. So I was at an open house today and I met so-and-so, and they have been looking for a house for 15 years and they just didn't know what to do because they thought they couldn't buy a house because they were in bankruptcy. Well, I happen to have been through bankruptcy myself and know the process. And I feel like this is a story that needs to be shared. That's an example of sharing a story. Another one would be talking about the new construction. Say that you are a new construction expert and you want to share the process. You just want to walk them through how you do new construction and start to finish what you need. Or you just want to share the roadmap of buying a house, start to finish. That's a story that you can do. And the best way to share a story is making a video. I know you all hate me because we all hate making videos. I hate making videos. Look, this, I hate doing this, but it is a necessary evil because this is how people learn of who you are. This is how we learn personalities. And just as I'm sitting here now, I have a room full of people in front of me that I'm talking to, but I also have the camera to my left. I'm not looking at my lighting. I'm not looking at the bags under my eyes or my double chin. I'm just talking. And at the end of this, I am just going to click stop and I'm going to post it. I'm not going to look back and see, ooh, that wasn't good angle. Because the light, I can see right now, the lighting is terrible. There's a shadow all over my face. But I'm giving quality content, which matters more than how I look. So as part of your goals, I want everyone to try and make one video in the next 7 days. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be you talking about the market. It could be you talking about a story. It could be walking through a listing. You say that you are visiting someone's listing and you're just walking through and talking about how beautiful that house is. If you need a house to do that in, Catherine's Retreat is a great spot to do it. You've all seen it. All right, so we're curating content. Where can we get content to post? Keeping Current Matters is a great one. They offer blogs, memes, whole 9 yards. It's like $40 or $50 a month. It's been a while since I've used it, but it is definitely something that is available to you. Breakthrough Broker. When I first started in real estate, I was told that should be my Bible. Take a picture of it. You guys are never going to break this all down. I'm going to move through it quickly. So if you're wanting to do that, take some pictures. You're fine. You're fine. Inman News, Realtor Magazine, NAR, The Lighter Side of Real Estate on Facebook, The Broke Agent on Instagram is one of my favorites. The guy is hysterical. Sometimes his humor is not appropriate for buyers, though. His humor may be more appropriate for realtor to realtor. So just make sure that you are picking appropriate content to share if you're putting it on your page. House Logic is another great one. That's a free one. Zillow, got free information on there. I know we hate Zillow. Everybody hates them. But let's look at their stuff. They have some great content that you can share that may help you in your business. TMLS, or whatever MLS you are a member of, they always share information about the market. They have tools that you go in and see where we're at for how many listings, pricing. So they have ways for us to grab that information and share it on our Facebook or whatever social media platform we're using. EXP workplace groups. There is a Steal the Meme EXP group. It is called Steal the Meme. So if you go into workplace, type in Steal the Meme. There is a group of people who share real estate memes all day long. Facebook groups too. I would like, guys, you need to look for Facebook meme real estate things. They are all over the place. I will tell you, real estate agents, any group, just not real estate agents, even the Tesla group I'm in, the adoption groups I'm in, I can tell you, these people are nasty on Facebook sometimes. Don't put into their BS or their drama. Go in for what you intended to do, which was grab memes and content. Take what you need and leave. Do not engage in drama or nasty commenting, because it does happen. KV Core, you got your lead, your squeeze pages. You now have Core Presents, which I'm going to do another separate class on. So if anybody wants to do Core Presents, it is a very cool tool that you can use to get content out to your lenders and any vendors that you're working with. You can curate content from them. Fairway gives me a tool that actually is my own website within Fairway that is co-marketed with my favorite lender. And it has open house tools, it has memes, it has articles that I can share, it has LinkedIn stuff, it has Facebook, Instagram. There's a lot of cool stuff to use in there. Again, this is a small room, so I'm going to ask, what other sites are y'all using? Anything? Has anyone used any sites that are already on this list? I need you guys to be doing this. This is the really hard part of real estating. This is showing your value and getting in front of your sphere. And this is good stuff. And this is like, before we started, I told you guys, this is normally I give you meat and potatoes. I walk you through what we're doing and we do it together. This is more of a, I'm just telling you what you can do and you guys have to do it for yourselves. If I could do this for you, I would. I would love to be your marketing guru, but I barely have time to do it for myself. So please carve out some time within your day and schedule your content. That's what we're going to next, is scheduling your content. So I have given you guys your weekly planner, right? So you have your weekly planner for your social media. There is a box that says platform and then the day of the week. So you want to select the platforms that you're going to use. And then you're going to say, I want you to plan out your next week of real estate. What are you going to post? What are your topics? Holidays, engagements, live videos, quotes. Quotes are a good one. April Stevens posts a quote every morning on her Facebook story. She also does a Bible verse that has inspired her day. And that is something that even as another agent, I follow her to see what she's saying. Self promo, you can talk about yourself. You can talk about gratitude, something that made your day. You can talk about the real you. You know, talk about your dogs, your pets, your kids, something that happened in your life, something that you learned. So at the end of this class, if you learned something that blew your mind, you say, hey guys, this is what I learned today. Repost. You can repost things. I would be very careful with repost, just so you're aware. If you see another listing on someone else's page, and you're like, hey, can I share your listing? And you go to their Facebook page and share their listing to their KV Core, you are not going to get that lead. Please go in your KV Core and make a squeeze page for yourself so that you are getting those leads and you're not just posting another real estate agent's information. Same thing with if you're sharing someone else's memes or stuff, ask if you can use it. If they say yes, actually use that information. Don't click the share button. The only places that I'm going to share are, it's like some of these old house websites. I like sharing things. You'll see that a lot on my page. Other than that, I don't want you going to another real estate agent. I want you coming to me. You can say, ask me post. So ask me a question. A lot of people are doing these in stories now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that in Facebook, but you can post and then ask a question. It'll actually put a box on your story where people can respond. You can do polls, you can do questions, you can add music, you can add GIFs. Really cool things that you can do in there. Talk about your favorite things. Share your KV Core and listings. And this is how often that we want to do it. So on your screen, you should see that. So I want you guys to all think about your week in real estate. What are you going to post? How often are you going to post it? Where are you going to get your content? Steal the meme. Sarah said steal the meme. Join the steal the meme. All right. So we talked about Breakthrough Broker. We talked about the EXP marketplace. They have all of this information for you and you don't have to work hard for it. So, I mean, if you're wanting to just go in and do that, you can. I will tell you, you can go into any of these social media platforms and you could say on Monday, I want to go ahead and curate all of my information that I'm going to post. And you can schedule it out for the rest of the week. You don't have to spend an hour every day posting. You can spend 2 hours on a Saturday and put all your content together and do it. Now, I will tell you the one thing with this is listings. Listings, you need to post as you see them. Do not schedule a post to share a listing. In this market, homes are moving too fast. By the time your Sunday post rolls around and it's Thursday, the house is already under contract and off the market. So don't schedule your post. So that's that. Like I said, this is going to be a short one. Questions? That's it. It's a short one. A lot of this is really, you just have to get out there and do it. And for anyone that is watching on YouTube or in the Facebook groups, my contact information is on the screen. Timothy Neubauer, 919-300-5162. Timothy at Listing NC. You can follow me on Instagram. It is Timothy Sells NC. You can add me on Snapchat at Tim the Realtor. You can find me on LinkedIn, Timothy Neubauer. So one thing I will say though is do not steal other real estate agents' posts, especially in your market. If you're going to look at people for what they're doing so that you can try and do something similar, make it in your own words. Never just copy and paste somebody else's stuff from one website to another. If I see that you have copy and pasted one of my posts verbatim, I will block you. I work hard on all of my creation content. I'm more than happy for you to use me as an inspiration, but I'm not going to do the work for you. So just keep that in mind. Be polite, be courteous, and ask for permission, and don't run into any copyright issues. So that is it for everyone on YouTube. You guys have a great day.